So good evening, YouTube. You get a house tour and all sorts. Look at the gaff. It's bad. I'm on the piano. I'm like Alexis, baby. Alexi effing Sanchez, baby. Welcome to Man United. Yeah, that all went well, didn't it, mate? Kind of sad that he left, though. Seriously, I still ain't really got over that, if I'm honest. Shame I deleted the drunk stream of Alexis that I did. Otherwise, I'd re-upload it. That was one of my finest hours on the channel. But yeah, happy Friday. Listen, thank you very much to every single one of the over 33,000 people that have subscribed to this channel. It has been mad. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And listen, next target, F the 50K. It's all about 100K. I want 100K. So you guys are mad. You show me mad love. You're always in the chat, every single one of you, evening to every one of you. And yeah, share the content around, subscribe if you ain't, blah, blah, blah. End of this year, I want 100K. So yeah, we're fully on it. Work rate like Kante, baby. But big up everyone in the chat. Like I said, we are going to talk about the press conference. Yeah, I've had a clean shave, Ali. Yeah, I have. I've shaved it off. Wifey's coming tomorrow, man. Got to look my best. So yeah, she's flying out tomorrow. And yeah, man, I gotta look good. I gotta look good, man. But come back to the Emirates. I will come back to the Emirates one day, man. Yeah, like, listen, I'll be straight up. Yeah, that Chelsea game the other night, I was there last season for the Chelsea away game, and I do miss it. I do miss the big games. Not so much the lesser games at home and stuff like that, because the atmosphere at the Emirates is dead. Let's be real. But some of the away games, like, you know, Tottenham away, Chelsea away, Liverpool away, even though we get slapped. I do miss it, man. Even Tottenham at home, Chelsea at home, all the big games at home. I do miss it. But listen, sometimes there's more important things in life than going to football matches, and it's all about me, if I'm being honest. And yeah, man, I now live in Spain, so that was a choice I made. That's a choice I'm happy with, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. So now I'm here. You can see the big gaff in the background. It's not really my house. I'm winding you up. It's not my house. It's just a generic background that StreamYard put on there. It's kind of cool, though. Kind of like the piano. Maybe I should invest in the piano and ask Alexis for lessons. But listen, anyway, I'm rambling. So let's get into the press conference that Arteta done today. He spoke about quite a lot, actually. He was, some of the questions these people ask him, though, man, it's like, I'd love to be sat in a press conference, right? And to ask some actual proper questions, because they ask him questions that they know he's going to give a generic answer to. I'll give an example, right? First thing they asked him about the Matvienko deal, the Shakhtar Donetsk centre-back, right? They asked him about that. Why would you ask him about that? It's not like he's going to go, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, we spoke to his agent. Yeah, we got him to put out a load of cryptic stuff on Instagram. And yeah, we're booking him on a private jet tomorrow. So if you want to track the flight, here's the flight number. Why are you going to ask him that? Come on, man. What a stupid question. But anyway, his reply to that, I am not going to be discussing any links publicly. Well, there you go. It's true that at the back we've been short, but there are other positions at the moment. I am 50-50 on whether anyone is coming in. Generic answer. Let's move on. He was asked about Dani Ceballos, the only player who hasn't had a clean slate under Mikel Arteta. I had a conversation with Dani. I heard about those things about him moving back to Madrid, but I have nothing to comment. He needs to get back to fitness and fight for his place. Well, you've just commented, so you didn't have nothing to comment because you've commented. Listen, I've heard a little rumour. I'm not going to put that out there because it would be wrong for me to say it. Yeah, but I have heard a little rumour that him and Arteta don't see eye to eye. I'm not going to go into the short and curlies of it, but yeah, I don't think he'll be here much longer. He was then asked what did he learn about the Chelsea game, the draw the other night. The type of players that I have at the moment with the attitude that they showed, the ability to react in difficult moments. The joy was to watch from my side how much they wanted that. They never gave up. And listen, they didn't give up the other night. And like I said, maybe I should start doing post-match press conference reactions, because he sat there and said that he was going to sub off Martinelli, which I just thought was, wow, what thought process went through your head to make you think that, oh yeah, let me take Martinelli off. I know Martinelli wasn't playing great at the time, but It's a guy that can carry the ball 60, 70 yards up the pitch. It's a guy that can score goals, has scored a lot of goals, 10 goals now. And it's a guy that can cause problems. What made him think at a certain point in the game, yeah, do you know what? I'm actually going to bring you off. And then he didn't bring him off. He changed his mind and brought off the player he should have brought off. And Martinelli stayed on and scored the goal that got us back in the game. But yeah, that was a weird one. I might actually start doing that. Post-match press conference reactions. Might do them the next day, because sometimes when it's a night game, I'll still be streaming at 3 in the morning. And come on, let's be real. Nobody wants to hear my dulcet tones at 3 a.m. Big up Friday, by the way. We've gone from the San Miguel to the rum and coke. I better not drink too much of that, otherwise I won't hear wifey knocking on the door tomorrow. Oh dear, oh dear. He was asked about his progress, the progress of the club since he's took over. He said a lot of things that I wanted to implement, not just with the players, but around the club in terms of the culture. I'm seeing very good signs in the progress. A lot of things about our way of playing, the style, even if the circumstances in some games have made it a little bit more difficult than expected. In general, I can see the direction towards where I wanted a month ago. Well, listen, I've caused meltdowns as usual on that toxic platform that begins with a T. And yeah, I don't really, listen, we're still not creating chances. We're still conceding goals with the first chance. We're still going 1-0 up and not winning games, other than the other night when we were 1-0 down and 2-1 down. Great comeback, by the way. But I don't think a great deal has changed. Yes, the players are running further. Yes, they're running a little bit harder. Yes, we're a little bit better defensively. But let's be real here, right? I think it was, who's their right back? Azpilicueta and Emerson put 25 crosses into our box the other night. 25. Yeah. They scored that Azpilicueta chance with 6 of our players ball watching, and Azpilicueta, a right back, former centre back, just runs straight through, taps it in. You know, so listen, you can say that things have improved. People, I've been having a little bit of a debate with some guy on Twitter earlier. He was going, "Oh yeah, but you're just negative for being negative." Well, no, I'm giving my opinion as a fan. I'm a fan of the club. I support the club, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it for the sake of looking good on social media. I'm going to say exactly what I think. I'm not going to fall into this, oh, let's all be blind positive. Yeah, let's just be positive for positive sakes. The fact and reality is the results are no better than they were under Emery. And yeah, the way Arteta speaks is fantastic. I listen, don't get me wrong. I didn't want him here. You know this. But what he's saying and the way he's talking is fantastic, right? But at the same time, the results haven't changed. And in fact, the results are actually worse under Arteta. I see the stats earlier. The results are actually worse under Arteta than they were under Emery in terms of a 6-game gap, yeah, in the league. That's not to say that I don't think that I've seen improvement. Yes, we're running further. Yes, we're solid or more solid defensively than we were. But at the same time, we've still come from behind in 22 unbeaten under Emery. We still went 1-0 up under Emery and didn't win games. We still capitulated at times under Emery. We still got overrun under Emery, and we did that against Leeds in the first half. You know, we did that against Chelsea at home and at Stamford Bridge, although we rode our luck at Stamford Bridge. Against Chelsea at home, I thought we were very unlucky not to get something out of that game. But at the same time, you know, I've seen a lot of people, and listen, I admire their positivity. Yeah, and people divert it and say, oh, but the personnel that he's got are rubbish. Well, it's the same personnel that Unai Emery had, and everyone jumped on his case and sacked him, yeah, and wanted him out. So just because Arteta's come in, I spoke to a Man United fan earlier on Twitter, and he said it's exactly the same for Man United. Man United fans are positive because it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager. And that is exactly what has happened to Arsenal, which is why the board are to blame for this, right? The board decided to go with the cop-out of going for the apprentice rather than a tried and tested. The apprentice might end up being great. And if he is, I'll hold my hands up and say fantastic, right? Because ultimately, we all want Arsenal to win, right? We've got different views on how to get there. But the board ain't stupid. They have been in football longer than I've been alive. I was floating around in my old man's sack when they were sat on the board making decisions at executive level, yeah? They knew by picking Mikel Arteta, that would get 90% of the fans on side, right? They knew that, which would then buy them more time, which means they could scrimp and scrape with stupid loan deals and loan signings in this window. And then come the summer, we might go and spend a few quid, but we might not, yeah? And it's exactly the same. This Man United fan was spot on. It's exactly the same as Man United. A lot of Man United fans have given Ollie a chance because he's a club legend. Well, Mikel Arteta ain't a club legend, but he's an ex-player that held an FA Cup as captain against Hull City. So a lot of fans have bought straight into that, which is exactly what the board wanted. The fact and reality is we should have gone and got a manager that's ready, proven, been there, done it, won the T-shirt, won the trophies, right? And we have gone from what, 10th to 10th under Arteta. We've won one game in the league. And everyone's going on like it's the second coming of the greatest man alive. Yeah, it's not. The fact and reality of it is we are no better now than we were under Unai Emery. We are no better than Unai Emery's reign, right? And people are saying they can see the direction, they can see the patterns of play. Well, I can't see no patterns of play because we do exactly the same thing under Arteta as we've done under Unai Emery. We're still tippy-tappying out the back. We're still toothless in front of the goal, and we still concede with the first shot on goal. The only thing that's changed is they run harder. They're a little bit more together in terms of fight for each other, but the results are still the same. And it's a results business. So I couldn't care less whether they're still together, right? And people are saying you're negative, you're this. Like, I just feel he is impatient like most Arsenal fans. Do you know what, David? I am impatient because I've had 15 years of absolute BS at this football club, mate, yeah? We've had the Wenger end of his reign. First part of his reign, fantastic. End of his reign, no one was available. Well, yeah, if you don't bid for him, they ain't, are they? Right? We then got rid of him, or he left, whatever happened. Unai Emery comes in. Fans at Fulham away are singing, "We've got our Arsenal back," 22 unbeaten. Yeah, and everyone seems to have forgotten that. We went 22 unbeaten under Unai Emery, right? We've won one game in the league under Mikel Arteta, and everyone's going on like we're going to win the Champions League. I've seen Arsenal fans today going, "Oh, I beg Liverpool lose a game." Yeah, they're going like it's the treble if we lose, if Liverpool lose a game. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, that is how far we have slipped, that we are hoping Liverpool don't equal a 49-game unbeaten run. Yeah. And for me, I want better than that. And if people think that that's negative and people think that you're toxic, go and check all the videos out under Unai Emery's reign on this channel from November 18 all the way to Palace this season at home. Yeah. I was being told in the comments, you're deluded. Why are you still back in Emery? You're deluded. You're deluded. We've picked a manager. Yes, I like him. I think he's a nice guy. He speaks the right stuff in the press conferences. He says the right stuff, but ultimately he's still got the same team as Unai Emery, right? And fans are going on like he's the fucking best thing since sliced bread. The fact and reality is half of this squad, if not more, are not good enough to play for this club. And we've begged one of them to stay. Yeah. Giannis says Unai was garbage. Yes, he was garbage. But that's my point. He was garbage, but he went 22 unbeaten with this squad, right? Arteta's gone 1 win in 6 in the league, and everyone's going, "Oh, back the process." But that's what the board wanted. They picked a guy that they knew the fans, or the majority of the fans, would go, "We'll give him a pass." It's Mikel Arteta. He worked with Pep. He worked under Wenger. Yeah, he was the captain when we beat Hull City. They knew what they were doing, man, and they took the short way out again. The cheap way out, instead of going and recruiting somebody that would ruffle feathers. Yeah, the only player that he hasn't that he is upset in that squad, in my opinion, is Dani Ceballos. Yeah, can you imagine? Right, let me ask you this, right? And I don't want to dig this guy out again because everyone says I've got an agenda. Yeah, I've got an agenda. I want him gone. Mesut Ozil. Can somebody tell me why he started at Stamford Bridge? 6 games, he's done nothing. Yeah, in terms of goals and assists. So why start him at Stamford Bridge? You know, Lacazette, no goals in the whole time Arteta's been here. But no doubt, as soon as Aubameyang's back, Aubameyang will be stepped onto the left wing and he'll be shoehorned up front again. Right? And that, for me, them little things there, the keeping the Granit Xhaka, you know, little things like that. I mean, Bellerin, yes, the other day I ate my words and fair play to Hector, yeah? But why was Maitland-Niles dropped? People were saying to me, "Oh, but he's played a lot of games." And so's Mesut Ozil. So's Lacazette. So's Pepe. They're professional athletes. They're professional footballers. What, you're telling me they can't play twice a week for 90 minutes? Come on, man, seriously. Yeah, and, you know, Maitland-Niles is now probably sitting there thinking, well, what did I do to get dropped? Yeah, and now that's going to kill his confidence, because if he doesn't play against Bournemouth, he ain't getting back in against Burnley because Hector scored. You know, so these little things, and this is where, like, listen, that might be seen as ruthless, which is what I'm talking about. Yeah, cool, ruthless decision. But is Hector any better than Maitland-Niles? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. And, you know, I don't want to go down an Arteta out route, because I ain't Arteta out. I'm just not Arteta in. I'm just Arsenal in. Yeah, but, you know, I just think that the way our fans are going on at the minute, or a large percentage of our fans are going on, is exactly falling into the trap of what the board wanted, which is why they recruited that guy in the first place, which is what the Man United fan was saying to me earlier about how they recruited Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fans will think twice about saying Ole out because it's Ole. Yeah, whereas fans will think twice about questioning Arteta because it's Mikel Arteta and he worked with Pep and he won an FA Cup as captain for Arsenal. The board are smart, man. Yeah, seriously. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Where did I get to? Is there a chance for the young guns to impress? In the next 2 or 3 days, we'll assess training sessions, how everybody is, and then try and pick the best possible team to win the game. Another generic answer. And this is why I would love to be sat in a press conference, which will never happen, by the way, because I'm too outspoken to get invited to a press conference. I'm pretty much going to wrap it up there, if I'm being honest. We'll just answer some of your questions. But yeah, I'm too outspoken to get invited to these sort of things, because I just say it from the heart, man. And like, people think that I'm toxic. I couldn't care less. Yeah, at the end of the day, my passion for this football club and my passion for us to get back to where we should be and where I believe we can get to is unreal. And there's not many people that see the vision. Yeah, a lot of people are just happy with mediocrity because they sucked it up for 10 years under Wenger. Then they switched very quickly on Unai Emery because he dropped Wenger's main man, Mesut Ozil, and then as soon as this guy comes in, it's, oh well, that was Wenger's captain, yeah, and he sat next to Pep. So yeah, we're giving him a bit of time. The fact and reality is the board are a joke, right? And I watched a Goldbridge stream earlier. I think it was from yesterday. I love watching Goldbridge. I think he reminds me a little bit of myself, right? Because people will say he's toxic and breeds negativity, and he's got a massive platform, stupid amounts of followers that follow him, his live streams and that, right? But you can see his passion for the club, and you can see that he wants them to get back to where they should be. And he made a really good point on his stream earlier, and I'm not trying to kiss his ass before people say that, yeah? He said, Man United are going after loan signings. Are we that skin? That's the same for us. We're looking at loaning players in this January transfer window. Why? We're Arsenal Football Club. We've got a revenue stream of nearly £500 million a year. And what, we can't go and sign a fucking player for 30, 40, 50 million pounds? Can somebody explain that to me? You know, people can say, oh yeah, but the wage bill's high. Yeah, good. Yeah, good, the wage bill's high. So that means the owner's paying the wages then, yeah? Oh yeah, of course he is, but he's paying it to the wrong players, right? So, and this is the thing that I know will happen with Arteta, right? If it all goes sideways and wonky, right, and eventually everyone turns on it and the performances are going bad, how long does it take before people actually go, do you know what, Arteta ain't the man? Because people will go on like Ollie at Man United. Yeah, it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We can't really say that because he's a legend. We don't want to dent his tarnish his reputation as a legend of the club, right? I'm not saying Arteta's a legend. I'm using that as an example, right? So it'll go on and on and on. That's if it goes that way. I'm using this as an example. If it goes that way, then people will bite their tongue. Whereas if it was Unai Emery, who had no affiliation to the football club whatsoever, very quickly to turn on him as soon as he dropped the superstar. Yeah, that's it. He's dropped Ozil out the squad. Put Ozil back in the squad. Play him every week. Play him every week. We'll get top 4. Well, we played him every week and we finished 6th. Yeah. And he walked off in the Europa League final like a snail for a 20-year-old Joe Willock after dropping a 0 out of 10. So all this bullshit about play him every week. Now Mikel Arteta has come in and playing him every week. And guess what? The results are the same. You play him every week. The results are the same. Bin him out the fucking team. Put a youngster in the team, like a Willock, like a Guendouzi, and look how quickly we turned that game around. Yeah, because the youngsters, it's youngster FC at the moment. The youngsters are pulling us through. The experienced players that should be doing it are not doing it. Yeah, big up Granit Xhaka, by the way. I'm not his biggest fan. I can't stand the geezer. The quicker he's gone, the better. Right? But he's played really, really well recently since Arteta came in. But that asked me a question. Where have you been for 3 years under Wenger and Emery then? Because what, now somebody's come in and you've thrown the armband on the floor and all that crap, and now that he's given you a clean slate, how long till Arteta out? I was never Arteta in, mate. Yeah, I'm not trying to make it an Arteta out. Far from it. Yeah, because I've said many, many times on these streams, I will give him until Christmas this year. Yeah, because he needs to go through a transfer window in the summer. But the fact is, people are going on like he's doing better than Emery. He isn't. People are going, oh, yeah, but I can see the process. I can see the progress. Well, what progress? We've got 1 win in 6. Yeah, we're drawing away to Bournemouth. We're drawing away to Palace. Yeah, we got battered by Leeds for 45 minutes at home. We had 4 shots against Sheffield United. We had 2 shots against Chelsea the other night. Albeit, I'll take that. That was the best performance for me out of the ones he's had. Yeah, that and Man United are the best performances. But let's have it right. That Man United team's a shit team. Yeah, worst team in my 37 years of life. And, you know, for me, I think that we needed somebody to come in that was experienced, been there, done it and won it, to shake it up. And the board didn't want that, which is why they went down the route of Arteta. Do you genuinely think Arteta was the best candidate for this job? Do you genuinely think that? Because I don't. I just think he was the cheapest option at £6 million a year. He came in with enthusiasm, which he's still got. I love his enthusiasm. I love his press conferences. I can understand his press conferences, for one. I couldn't understand half of what Emery was saying. And he started talking in riddles in the end. But I do like what Arteta's saying. And I don't blame Arteta, yeah, for any of what's happening right now. But I just look at it and I think, where's this positivity coming from? Yeah, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to think outside the box. A draw against Bournemouth with our first shot on goal and Aubameyang's jumping in the crowd celebrating like he scored the winner in a final. Get the ball and run back to halfway and go and win the game, mate. Small club mentality, right? We then draw with Crystal Palace. Everyone goes, oh, but we had 10 men. And we were 1-0 up. And we had 10 men. And in that game, he should have changed it earlier and took Ozil off for Martinelli earlier. But he didn't until Aubameyang got a red card. Then we're playing for a draw. Arsenal Football Club playing for a draw. Yeah, but we got 10 men. And we used to win. We used to batter teams with 10 men. Now it's, oh, but yeah, but Palace are all right. No, we're better than Palace. Against Chelsea at home, Gjorgjievski comes on after half an hour. Frank Lampard changed it. Yeah, and they overrun us for 60 minutes. We had no answer to that. And we lost the game. We shouldn't have lost. Probably a draw would have been fair. Man United, worst team in the history of my lifetime. Right? Then we draw with Sheffield United. We had 4 shots on target. They actually had more shots at home against us. Combined, they had 12, we had 11. Both had 4 on target. If Unai Emery was doing this, everyone would be calling for his head. But because it's Mikel Arteta and he's captain of the whole cup final, and he played for the club and he's played under Pep and managed under Pep, everyone's giving him a blight. No, we deserve better than him sitting there in a press conference going, well, yeah, the squad's good enough at the moment. Well, it fucking ain't. We're 10th. Yeah, and I'm not trying to kick off on him because, like I said, I do like what he's saying. But we haven't got the squad to compete. And he isn't the man to get better out of some of these players. You're not... Listen, Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, Rafa, Simeone, they would have come in. Do you think they're getting better out of Granit Xhaka? No. Are they getting better out of Mustafi? No. Are they going to get better out of Kolasinac? No. Is Mesut Ozil going to start doing something? No. Do you know what I'm saying? Is Lacazette going to start finding the back of the net? Probably not. Because these players are the reason we are 10th in the league. So when I sit here and say I'd get rid of this player or that player, people go, you're negative. No, I want us to win titles. Yeah, and the fact that our standards have slipped so badly that our fans, or a lot of our fans, are sat online hoping and praying and supporting every team that goes up against Liverpool, hoping they don't go unbeaten, just shows how dead this football club is right now. And that's sad for me, and that's why I get pissed off with it, and that's why I go on these little rants, and that's why I think we need better. Yeah, and you know, to sit there and go 20 odd days, 24 days of a transfer window and sign nobody, and sit in a press conference today and say, well, yeah, you know, we're 50-50 whether we're going to sign players. Right. Good one, mate. What, you telling me you don't need players? Or do you just want to keep it all under wraps and don't want to tell anyone you're buying players? Yeah. Or are we actually genuinely just going to go and loan someone? Because that Matvienko is apparently £4.5 million loan deal with an option to buy for 31 mil. Well, why are we loaning him? Just go and fucking buy him. If you want him that badly, buy him. Yeah. You'll stagger the payments over the length of the contract over the next 3-4 years, whatever it may be. So it's not going to affect financial fair play. Get rid of Mustafi, get rid of Xhaka, get rid of Kolasinac and everybody else that I've said along the way, and go and buy Lamar. If you want Lamar, go and buy him. Yeah, about this, oh yeah, well, we might do it, we might not. We've got a week left of the transfer window. We're 10th in the table. We've won 1 game in 6 in the league. And everyone's going on like we're top of the table and everything's fucking rosy. You can't polish a turd. Well, you can, but it's still a turd. Yeah, and I'm just sick and tired of fake positivity, because that's what it is. And soon as big accounts, and I mean big accounts online, on Twitter especially, not too fussed about Insta and Twitter and Facebook, but Twitter's the worst, right? Because people with a massive following on Twitter will tweet out positivity and all the sheep go and follow. And then soon as 4, 5, 6, 7 big accounts do it, it's built up a big traction. So if you go against that traction, you're seen as a fake fan, you're not Arsenal, go and support Tottenham, you're toxic, you're negative. How about fuck off? Yeah, how about I want better than 10th in the table and everyone jizzing over 1 win in 6? Yeah, that's not the Arsenal that I started supporting 30 years ago. The Arsenal I started supporting were fucking title winners. Yeah, we're winning titles. Then we took it on with the Wenger reign. Yeah, then we've gone down the way and we got rid of Wenger. Then we got Emery in. We went 22 unbeaten. I remember the game, Fulham away, everyone singing, we've got our Arsenal back. Okay, well, let me tell you something now, yeah? Unai Emery never won 1 out of 6 games. And everyone wanted him out in the end, including me. So why is everyone backing Arteta when he's won 1 out of 6? It's fake positivity to not upset the apple cart on fucking Twitter. That's all it comes down to. That's all it boils down to. And then soon, if it does go the other way, I hope it don't. I hope he goes on and smashes it. Yeah, because I want us to win a title. I want to be in Liverpool's position right now. But if it does go the opposite way, you watch how quick all these big accounts that have been giving it all their positivity, yeah, since Arteta's come in and slagging off everybody who's fucking not as positive as them, as you're a fake fan, you're toxic and negative. Watch how fucking quick they turn. And I'll tell you what, right, when I put my tweet out there, when Arteta was signing, I think it was the day before he signed, saying, yeah, I won't back Arteta. And I don't back him. I back Arsenal Football Club. I don't back Arteta. I don't back a player. I don't back Arteta. I don't back an individual. I supported Arsenal Football Club before Arteta was born, right? So yeah, I'm going to sit there and retweet every single one of the people that came with the negative bullshit in my comments as soon as they start tweeting out negative bullshit about the manager, because if it does go wonky, they will turn, because they're fucking sheep. Yeah, and they will turn and spin it, because that's what people do. Listen, I held on to Emery in for as long as I could. Yeah, and I held in maybe until Palace at home. Palace at home this season, I was done with Emery. I was like, do you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You don't back the manager. What type of fan are you? Well, the problem with this football club, David, is that a lot of people, millions in fact, backed Arsene Wenger for about 6 years too long, maybe more than that, over the actual good of this football club, my friend. So, no, I don't back a manager because managers come and go. The football club's still standing. Yeah. And like I said, I supported this football club before Arteta was even playing football, my friend. Yeah. So, no, I don't back Arteta. I don't back them players. But on a match day, all of that bullshit goes out the window, and I do back them. Yeah. I'll give an example, because this is how narrow-minded some people are and they can't grasp the concept, right? I was at Wenger out for 7 years. I used to go to games home and away. Yeah. Why did I do that? Because I enjoyed going to the games. I enjoyed watching my team. I fucking couldn't stand Wenger. I couldn't stand half of the players that he brought, right? But as soon as I put my ticket in that turnstile and I got through that game, everything goes out. It's gone. It's left outside. Yeah. And then I back the team. I can't stand Mesut Ozil. On a match day, I'll back him. So if you can't grasp that concept, my friend, then you need to go out and evaluate life, because you can actually not want the manager there. You can not want the players there. You cannot back these people and not think they're the right people. How can you back something you don't believe in? Yeah, I don't believe Arteta is the guy to spin us around. I don't believe these players are. But on a match day, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I want my team to win. So all of that bullshit goes to fucking somewhere else, and I back the team on said day. Yeah, and if people can't grasp that, then you're thick as shit. Let's be real. Yeah, because it's really not hard to grasp. I was Wenger out for 7 years. On match day, Wenger stayed outside the ground until after the match finished. Really not difficult. Apex Predator, big up yourself. If you want to be successful in life, you have to be tough and criticize to improve. Exactly. Bruv, every single day, I get people criticize me in this chat. Every day. Every single day on my social media, I get people criticize me. Your channel's this, your channel's that, you're this, you're that. You're not a fake, you're a fake fan. You've never been an Arsenal fan. Well, guess what? My fucking surname is Gunner, and I was born with that surname, yeah? And since that fucking day, I've been an Arsenal fan. So all these little fucking dickheads that want to chat shit to get a couple of likes on Twitter, that want to tell me you're a fake fan. Yeah, like I see some dickhead the other day putting fucking some bullshit about, oh, you didn't celebrate the Bellerin goal. Yeah, well, that's because you didn't continue the clip on, mate. Yeah, because I sat there and said the goalkeeper's shit. Don't anyone tell me Kepa's a good goalkeeper. How about play it on another 30 seconds? You'll see I'm sitting there going, yes, fucking get in. What a finish, Hector, with your left foot. But you want to miss that because that don't get you traction online. Yeah, and you know, social media is a place to just breed fucking hate, man. It's mad. And like, I get a lot of people say this to me all the time. Yeah, like, you've got a big platform. You should be more positive with your platform. Why? I'll say what I think. What, do you think I'm just going to fucking twist what I think to suit the masses? No. The reason this channel's grown 33,000 people in 13 months is because I keep it fucking real and I say what I think. And people obviously like that, which is why they've subscribed. If the guys at Arsenal have half as much passion as you do, we'd be going places. Big up yourself. Thank you very much, Kanshidam Sal Shridder. I hope I didn't get that too far wrong, my friend. Thank you for that. Mate, this is the thing, right? You know, a lot of people just like to sit there and say, like, I'll give you an example, right? There's a guy who follows me on Twitter. I'm not going to say his name because I ain't going to fucking give him any promotion. I swear the geezer's got my notifications on because every single time I tweet, he's one of the first people to reply to my tweets. And it is just negative bullshit that he's coming with. You're a tosser. Yeah, you're a pedo. You're a nonce. You're this. You're that. Then there's another guy, an older guy. He's in his 40s or 50s, the guy. Yeah. He literally just chats shit every fucking tweet. And it's like, do you know what? Yeah, it's actually become an obsession for these people that you follow somebody because you don't like him. I ain't even got a fucking TV in this apartment. Got a piano, but I ain't got a TV. Do you know why? Because I don't watch TV. I don't like anything on TV. I'd rather sit and watch YouTube videos of other YouTubers that have got a talent, that are building their platforms off of the back of their talent. Yeah, and are actually, and you can actually see the growth from where they were. I'll give an example. There's a guy called Reyes, the entrepreneur. Yeah, really nice guy, man. I fucking love watching his videos. That guy, I followed him when he had about 20,000 followers, yeah, or subscribers. He's over 300K now within 18 months. Yeah, that for me is better than watching EastEnders or Towie or fucking Love Island. What a load of bollocks that is. That's why I ain't got a TV, because there's nothing on TV that I sit there and think, do you know what? Yeah, you've got so much talent. Ant and Dec, they're lauded as the fucking princes of England. I've got more talent in my fucking ballsack than they've got. Yeah, the last time they were any good was in Beta Groove, man. Yeah, Spooky, you're coming down the groove. Fucking program. Other than that, what's their talent? They stand on TV and pull funny faces and do a little dance when there's an act on stage, and then just make a stupid little joke that's pre-set up. Fuck off, mate. You got no talent. Yeah, Britain's got no talent. Anyway, I'm rambling tonight, man. I don't even know why I've gone on this rant. TV is a waste of time. It is. It is a waste of time. But yeah, listen, the fact is, right, that what I'm trying to say is that people will sit there and hate on you and hate on you and hate on you, regardless of whatever it is you do. right? Which is why I made a decision a very, very long time ago to say what the fuck I want. And if people don't like it, tough. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? What, are you going to troll me? Cool. I can take that. I knocked on doors for Windows for 21 years, mate. Yeah. Twitter's light work. I sit there and read my comments and piss myself laughing, thinking, bro, you got it bad, you know. Like, you literally tweet me every single fucking tweet. And that mental illness you have of jealousy and hate, and it is a disease, because you're genuinely so fucking angry that I've tweeted and you hate me that much that you have to follow me, put my notifications on so that you can't miss a tweet, so then you can hate on me and get your little boost. It's like a drug to them. Oh, look, I cussed Lee Gunner. Mate, seriously, fucking seek help. Yeah, seriously. I wish I could meet you in real life. You seem like a good guy. Thank you. I'm actually a really nice guy. Anybody who does know me properly knows I'm exactly the same in real life. What you see is what you get. Yeah, and I cut off people very quickly, just like that, very quickly. It takes a long time for me to get to the point to cut people off, but when I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, and there's been a lot of people that I've been done with in the last 6 months, and I've just gone, bye, see ya, don't fucking text me again. When they text me, just ignore them. I've still got messages that people have texted me from June last year where I ain't even blue ticked them yet. Yeah. Simple as that. You want to take the piss? You want to slag me off behind my back and think I don't know it? I see everything. Yeah, I see there's so many people out there that slag me off that know me, yeah, have met me, and they have snide little fucking digs about me on their platforms, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be. They have snide little digs about me, and then they've got the cheek to send me text messages. It's like, you know what? I see you, bruv, yeah, and keep hating. Yeah, keep having your snide digs. There's a lot of people that play games online. I've said this many, many times. Yeah, there's a lot of people that that are trying to reinvent themselves because they've upset a lot of people over the years, and they're trying to play a game. There's a lot of people that that won't say what they feel, but they do off camera or off Twitter, offline. Whereas I just say what I think. I couldn't give a fuck if anyone hates me, because when I go to sleep at night, I don't give a toss about them. Yeah, and when I wake up the next day, I couldn't give a toss about them. Keep hating. All you're doing is promoting me to all your followers. Yeah, it's like the guy who put the little clip around the other day. So that's 62.8k views on his Twitter. Yeah, that's 62.8 thousand people that might not know about this channel. Yeah, that's all you're doing with Lee Gunner in the corner. Putting that on your Twitter, my friend, is promoting that round to 62,000 people that have never heard of me, or let's say 20,000 of them haven't heard of me. They then go, oh, let me search Lee's videos. All of a sudden, they're on the channel. Oh, actually, he speaks sense, or actually, he's a prick. I don't want to subscribe to him, but I'll subscribe because I want to hate on him. Yeah, idiots, man. It's free marketing, which is why I laugh at it. And it's like, why do you spend your whole life consumed by like what somebody else is actually fucking doing? Why are you so triggered by what other people are doing? Like, if you don't like somebody, don't watch them. Like, I've said this as well, right? Big up Expressions, yeah? I know a lot of people don't like him. I didn't like him. Yeah, I thought he was a mug. I've told him this. He knows this. I've got his phone number. I can ring him now. Yeah, I met him. He's actually a fucking sound guy. Yeah. And since then, we've been really sweet with each other. Proper nice guy. But I had the opinion of him that he was just a fucking mug. Yeah, and that was based off of the fact that the traction online, where people build up this perception of somebody. And I just thought, oh, look at this fucking dickhead. When I actually met him and spoke to him, yeah, the first thing he said to me, he goes, don't think I don't see your tweets online about me. I was like, what? And he goes, I see you quote tweet me every now and again. And we had a good chat. And he's actually sound, really fucking sound guy. And he's hilarious, man. Proper funny guy. Yeah, and it's like a lot of people hate on Goldbridge. I think he's a genius, man. He's got people on strings left, right, and centre. Yeah, you don't even realise how funny he is. And like, I just find social media really entertaining. Yeah, for me, it's better than TV, which is why I enjoy doing it. And like, if I didn't enjoy doing it, I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah, because that's how I am. If I don't like something real quick, I fuck it off. So I used to play golf years ago. Used to play golf to a pretty decent standard. I wouldn't say I was great, but my back issues, I'm like Mezzo, oh no, my back. But yeah, my back is fucked. I've got real bad back issues, but yeah, I got really good at golf really quickly. So I was like, right, I'm into this, I'll do it. And I gave everything into that. I used to go in competitions and everything. But then it got too bad in my back and I had to fuck it off. Yeah, it's like FIFA, decent at FIFA. So I continued at FIFA. And if I pick something up really quickly and I enjoy it and I get good at it real quick, then I'll give it 100. And that was like my job that I did before this. That was like YouTube. I enjoy talking. As you can tell, I ain't shut up for 40 fucking minutes. And yeah, I like interacting. Although I don't particularly like people. Yeah, I think people are fucking idiots, if I'm honest. Yeah, and they're all bitchy. Everyone's out for what they can get. There's not many real people on the planet. So when you do find a real one, you keep them. Yeah, and it's like listen, all the chat, yeah, like all you guys in the chat, I've weaned out most of the dickheads where I've been on other channels and I'm watching the people that come and be nice to me in my comments, then go and slag me off on another channel. Yeah, there's been a lot of people that have done that to me since I've started this channel. And like a video will pop up and I go, let me have a look at the chat. And then it's somebody that has sit on this channel bigging me up, going, oh, kissing my ass. Oh, Lee, fucking, you're amazing. I love you. Then they're going to sit on next man's channel, slagging me off. Yeah, he's a fucking prick. He's a clout chaser. He's negative. He's this. It's like, so why are you coming to kiss my ass and then slagging me off behind my back? Yeah, blocked. See ya. Yeah, and I'm fucking, that with people is what winds me up. It's like, you got something to say, fucking say it. And if you don't like what I say, tough, because I ain't changing. I'm 38 in June. And I've got to 38 years old without a slap, amazingly. Kurt says, those teeth. Yeah, bruv, they're real. They're my teeth. And I love how they fucking trigger you lot as well. Keep your eyes peeled for the T-shirt, my friend. It's a caricature of me with extra long big teeth with a gap in it saying, mind the gap. And I'm selling that for 20 quid if you're interested, mate. So, yeah, all the haters, keep hating because you're giving me ideas. Thank you, VP. Thank you, Highbury. Play with 10 men every week, much better than 11. I just don't like it when people hate on my club. Well, it's not your club, it's our club. And I get what you're saying, David. Yeah, listen, I ain't trying to be a mug to you or anything like that. At the end of the day, we all want Arsenal to win. We've all got different ideas on how to get there. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing generic bullshit answers in press conferences and bullshit generic crap coming out of this football club. We're going on like we are Barnet FC, my friend. Yeah, and we're not. We're nearly £500 million revenue stream. And we're going on like we're skint every single fucking January or every single summer. Last summer we spent 140. What, we can't spend now? Absolute rubbish. Go, anybody who's in this stream right now, go to Google right now. Go to a Safari, go to Google and type in Arsenal cash reserves. It'll come up with a report from Angry of Islington. Scroll through it, £231 million in the bank. And people are telling me we can't afford to buy a player and we need to back the process and baby steps. Absolute crap. We have spent more than Liverpool. We have spent more than Chelsea in the last 5 years. And people are telling me back the process. No, how about back your talk about moving to the Emirates to compete? Yeah, get your checkbook out. Yeah, and people can blame that on the owner. That ain't the owner. Yeah, because the owner's never going to invest his money. We all know that. And if you're clued up enough, you'll understand that and stop moaning about it. The same as I've stopped moaning about Arteta. It's not his fault. He's took a job that I would have took, you would have took, and everybody on the planet would have took at $6 million a year. And he's going to say what a fan thinks because he's played for the club. So I don't blame Arteta. I blame the board, right? And the owner can sack the board, granted, but will he? Of course he won't, because he ain't got a clue about football. Yeah, and a lot of people, and this is the thing, this is the out card for Mikel Arteta. If it goes so bad, everyone will go, oh, well, Stan's fault. Yeah, he didn't back him. He didn't back him. Yeah, what could he do? Yeah, didn't back him. And that's the out card. Arteta comes out of this smelling like fucking roses regardless. What they do with the 30 million euros for Iwobi, where's the reinvestment, says Vegas Gunner. Big up Vegas Gunner. Do you actually live in Vegas? That's kind of sick. What did they do with that money? Well, that's a very good question, mate. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Maybe they're about to spend it on Thomas Lamar, who we're linked to. I don't know. I don't think Lee realises this has been going 45 minutes. Bro, I'm fine. I don't know. I'm in a hype mood today. I went out to town. I spent a bit too much in the supermarket. I ended up buying a new wok and a new, like a grill frying pan thing. Fucking done me for 40 quid for them, man. Jesus Christ. I only went in there for bread and water. come out 50 euros or 50 quid lighter, man. And I thought I'll get a pizza. So I had a pizza and a couple of pints, and I come home. So yeah, I'm chilling now. Like I said, wifey's coming tomorrow, man. So I need to be on best behaviour tonight. So yeah, play the piano. But yeah, listen, I am going to wrap this up because I have waffled on for 45 minutes. But listen, big up everyone who's I bought new pans today as well. Yeah, man, they're kind of sick, the pans I bought, but yeah, I got tucked up for them. But yeah, I've been waffling on for 45 minutes, and sorry for the rant. I just, you know what I'm like. I just go off on one. But I will be back at 9. Maybe have a little look forward to the Bournemouth game. I know it ain't until Monday. But yeah, we'll have a little look forward to that. And thank you to everyone of the 33,000+ people that are subscribed. Like I said, there's a reason you subscribed. And this is the last thing I'm going to say on this, right? When people say, you profit off a loss, you're profit off in this, you're profiting off of that. Okay, I'll urge every single one of you in the chat to go and start up a YouTube channel and build it to 33,000 subscribers so you can profit. Yeah, because you can't profit unless you've got at least 1,000 anyway, and 250,000 minutes worth of watch time, which means this video for 46 minutes, that has to have been watched stupid amounts of times for the whole 46 minutes for you to get nearly 250,000 watch time, yeah, which is 4,000 hours. So people need to have watched your channel for 4,000 hours combined, plus 1,000 subs, so then you can profit. So anyone who wants to go down the route of you're profiting off a loss, go and set up your own channel. Come back to me when you've got 1,000 subs and 250,000 watch time, and I'll plug your channel, and then you can profit as well. Until you've done that, don't say anything about I profit off of this. I've worked my fucking ass off on this channel to get to the point where I can jack my job. So I will profit every fucking day. And if people don't like it, tough, because we ain't even started yet. Yeah, we haven't even started this year. Trust me, I'm going to boil so much piss this year that people don't even know yet. It's going to be lit. But you get more views when you lose. Well, David, you're on the channel right now, right? So scroll down. Yeah, go to videos, go to most popular, and then scroll down the first 10 videos. Yeah, only one of them is a loss, and that's Standard Liège. No, it's not. It's Rennes. The first 9 videos before that, most viewed. Yeah. And nothing to do with a fucking football match where we've lost. So again, don't let the truth get in the way. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, yeah. So yeah, the first 10 videos, only one of them is a loss, my friend. In fact, the most viewed video on this channel was Deadline Day in August, and I think 3 or 4 after that was the bid for Pepe, a Pepe announcement. Where's Pepe? The Tierney deal. The open letter from Denis Suarez saying he's leaving. Edu Gaspar saying that he's coming to Arsenal. But apparently you only get more views when you lose. Okay, how comes I've only had 1 out of the top 10 videos as a loss then? Yeah, seriously, go and make your own channel and go and show me how it's done. Yeah, until then, shut the fuck up, right? And you're hating on our most successful manager. I didn't mention George Graham one bit, mate. Didn't mention him. So yeah, listen, anyone wants to hate like David, my boy David down there, go and set up your own channel. I'll promote you. I'll help you, my friend. And come back to me when you've got 33K in 13 months and you've had nearly 10 million views in that time, yeah? By the way, 90% of them views have come off of backing Unai Emery, yeah? So anyway, Robbie made you. Okay, yeah, because I didn't have 6,000 subs before I went on it. Good one. Swear, you people are fucking dickheads, man. Look, Prashana, go and set up your own channel, mate. Yeah, I'll promote you as well. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. I'll be back later. I'll be in a less playful mood later. So we'll be in a bit more serious mood. We're going to have a little look forward to the Bournemouth game. And yeah, thank you to everybody in the chat. I do appreciate it. 407 people watching. So do subscribe. Do like the content and do go and check out my Facebook as well. Sadly, this didn't stream on Facebook. It wouldn't let me do it for some reason. So hopefully later, yeah, hopefully later it will. Anyway, I'm out of here. Laters.